You're hurt, son. March, use your 6-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his...
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only. Let's keep searching.
Up ahead.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Cienjo must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
Up ahead. Up ahead.
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Awaiting orders.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Lance at the ready.
Let's be friends.
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
You're in bad shape.
Battles are chess.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Mara struck. We've already lost them.
Hey, you there? We need your help. Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Seize the moment.
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
Is that it?
Conflict is pitiless.
Time for nap time.
I'm on guard.
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Ting Yun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Well...
What a heroic sounding name.
Don't mind him. He likes to get a little creative with his introductions. Next time, why not remind me before I give up my name?
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you... If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have...
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we...
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring...
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, for your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. Don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
Why have we...
Don't worry, miss.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw...
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please, accept my apologies. The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
What? Does he look like
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy, even with all... Not that I'm doubting your skill, but if I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure, you've already put on quite the show. Oh, I'm afraid I'm not built for...
She sure knows how to boss.
We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be...
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about...
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
Naughty child.
1,000 wonders!
Fight is fun!
Time for a shot.
I'm on guard.
Is that it?
Welcome, customers!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Show no mercy.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an ambassador, I've been to many. Let's be friends.
I'm okay. Now.
It's time. Hit!
Seize the moment.
Conflict is pitiless.
That'll take me. Just a little something. Think nothing.
1,000 thanks.
I'm on guard.
Here is thunder. Was that it?
Talk.
Show no mercy.
1,000. Fight is one.
Lamps ablaze. Lamps! Forward!
Naughty child. Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Welcome, customers.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
I'm on guard. Hit!
Let's be friends.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Time for a shot. Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Better late
Lance at
than
the
never.
ready.
Welcome, customers.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Naughty child.
Not my lucky day.
I'm on guard.
Follow my charge.
I'm okay.
Try that again.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Are you all right? Should come back.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Time for swordplay. Blade and strike. My turn. Phew!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Target threat index high. Should come back.
You can't run. A one-time enemy. Strike with heart.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again. awesome move! Blade and flight! Try that again! Strike with heart! Tough luck running into me! Phew!
Practice is over. Swords descend! Naughty child. Nap time.
You can't run!
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Thanks a lot! Try that again!
How many can you block?
Blade and flight! My turn! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Thanks a lot! You can't run!
Time for swordplay.
You're annoying! Tough luck running into me! Here! Try that again!
I'm okay.
You can't run!
Just a little something. Think nothing.
How many can you block? Strike with heart!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
I'm okay. That's better.
Told you I could fight! Thanks a lot!
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Thanks a lot! Blade and flight!
I'm okay.
My turn!
Nap time.
Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
Swords descend!
Here! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! How many can you block?
Nap time.
Try that again! Here! You can't run! Try that again!
Lance at the ready.
Tough luck running
Lance
into me!
ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Phew!
Nap time.
You can't run! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! Try that again! You can't run! Try that again!
Nap time.
I'm on guard.
My turn! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks a lot. You couldn't have done it without me.
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
I commend you.
Will of preservation!
Cool. We're in trouble now.
Conflict is pitiless. Was that it?
Naughty child. Victory means preparation.
Can't be. A pointless struggle.
Move carefully. You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
My turn.
Leave it to me.
That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Tough luck running into me. Phew.
Let's begin. Stand down.
You can't run. Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
The truth of life and the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
My turn. Here.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
You can't run. Try that again. Tough luck running into me.
Leave it to me.
Try hard. Watch this awesome move.
You know nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I've no interest in conflict.
Naughty child.
Fighting is meaningless.
My
The
turn.
truth of life and the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Told you I could fight.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's begin.
Time First shot.
I don't want to be alone.
Leave it to me.
Naughty child. Nap time.
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision.
Oh, finally! Look how we had a difficult start, but things got easier. Just sit back and relax. All ambassadors.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
Well figured out.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, ambassador. By which I mean nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough...
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent... That might be a little harsh, but she did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get... Not so. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting...
She is a top Xianzhou leader.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust.
Aw, crud. What if she thinks we're with the Stellaron hunters?
He's right. If we're too scripted, it'll sound like we're hiding something. Don't worry. Interesting.
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of worldly strife. Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of worldly strife.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests is... But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal. The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern.
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can... If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting...
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Law Fu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one... I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate. Before guiding you, the the hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. What say you in your defense? You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned question.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron hunters. The apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Law Fu.
I fully agree with you, Helmmaster Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Law Fu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined, I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters. We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst. What say you, my astral guests?
What do you think?
If you are able to capture this Stellaron Hunter, the Xianzhou will be indebted to you. The Lofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do, I've heard of you. There are 5 known members of the Stellaron Hunters. Elio is the leader, but always stays behind the scenes. Most of the operation had the Divination Commission not intercepted her encrypted transmission, she would bring her to us. Ordinary means may prove futile when it comes to this individual. Don't misunderstand me. The Xianzhou does not engage in any case, you can deliver her directly to us. Bring her to us. Ordinary means may prove futile when... Don't misunderstand. In any case, Blade is wanted by both the Corporation and the Alliance. I'm afraid I cannot comment on his file. If things go as planned, I would love to. We had heard nothing of the Express for a long time. I have other matters to attend to.
Seeing as the General gave the order, the Skyfaring Commission will lend you our... As for personnel, the skyports are currently all under maintenance.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan. I don't know about strange, but... That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron hunter? Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, that's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade... Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what...
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion.
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Jing Yuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on this... On that note,
Perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for—
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions?
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of—
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign— I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too—
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together? No. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already. Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and she's actually a very reasonable old girl in private. They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the... She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making
this march. To the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody. The general sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Looks good.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, what's more importantly, let's see how Dan Heng's doing.
You've been standing here for half an hour. Are you worried about those two? Who else is with...
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, an unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us.
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, he... If he's on the ship, then Welt, march in him. But...
Is he connected to that?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the... Try not to dwell on it, Dan Heng. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do it now. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Send the message out. The network is down, but virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember.
Stay where you are. I can handle the emergencies. Should be dealt with by professionals.
Fighting is meaningless. Clemency? Never heard of it.
Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Let me through, or I'll go through.
I've no interest in conflict.
Want to see what I can do? It's okay.
Fighting is meaningless.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Move carefully.
Eternal step.
And return!
You!
This! Rise, Phoenix! I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head.
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. And that was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from? Huh. Okay. You're a civilian.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired?
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you're pretty quiet. What's your name?
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it...
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, and one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Message not sent?
Long-range communication technology is still improving.
Doesn't seem like it.
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here,
Think you get away with your crime by pretending to be a waiter?
I like your sense of humor, benefactors. Of course I'm happy to see you. When things settle down, I might even get promoted for catching a Stellaron hunter. Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission. It took me a while to sort out, just like at Cloudford. Stargazer Navalia's Meridian Pin has malfunctioned. The checkpoint there is abandoned, and the garrison is scrambling to locate the Stellaron. With monsters wreaking havoc and the Knights scattered, Stargazer Navalia has become a perfect place for the suspect.
So we've got a... I was just making small talk. Never mind the details.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. When you're ready, let's get going. Shall we, my benefactor? Now what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the Artisanship Commission. Perfect for hunting down suspects.
What can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on Kafka?
Yes and no. This is D-Ting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to another level. be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace. He'll follow. All we need to do is look for any trace left by Cut. Before we get started, let's play with his scent. To begin with, let's set him to scent detection mode. Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting Yoon, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large?
Come inside the pilot house.
The traces. Where did they go? Got it. He says the wind is too strong here. That's just the psychic bond between cute girls and cute puppies.
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how to put up a challenge. Let's look around and see if we can find any other clues.
Or we could ask around? Look how busy this place is. Someone must have seen Miss Ting Yoon. Miss Ting Yoon must have left us these clues, right?
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces now.
You found me. D-Ting's quite handy when it comes if you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia. Who'd have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights here. The Law Fu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt. Of course. The silver lining is, I don't have to—
You don't seem to worry too much about the Xianzhou, Miss Ting Yoon.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines. Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara struck like you did. I'm only a civil servant, I can't imagine what Kafka would do to me if I were caught in the fray. We Foxians don't live as long as the Sanjo locals, but I still want to. Besides, the Madam Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting D-Ting into your hands is already beyond the
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we meet Yukong.
Understood. We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss Tingyun. When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And the capturing, for that matter. Thank you for showing us the way.
Before D-Ting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned. Shards of a Cloud Knight's...
It must have been Kafka. Look! D-Ting found a strange check.
Let me see.
There's... Oh, why do I...
It seems like Kafka predicted our
is that a grenade? A small she's clearly taunting us. The D-Ting smells something.
Welcome, customers.
Hear this thunder!
It's time.
Let's be friends.
Conflict is pitiless!
There's no time to lose.
What's this?
A jade seal used by... It looks like someone used...
We should have enough clues here to get D-Ting on the move.
No time to lose.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues.
She sure did. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's...
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list. A fugitive that nobody can seem to pin. Let's go, benefactors. Time.
Will of preservation!
The scent. Where did it go?
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice. It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka!
These Cloud Knights aren't Mara-struck. What did you do to them?
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you? Oh, what a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
Welcome, customers. 1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. -1.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
You paid for that.
That's better.
I'm on
Better
guard.
late than never.
Lance! Forward!
Quick! Don't let her escape!
March, not so fast!
So close and yet so far. You'll have to...
There's no way through here.
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors.
Welcome, Astral
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan it. You speak too highly of...
Best future? Best for who?
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me?
We're taking you to see the General...
Oh, thanks. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before...
Move carefully.
Careless. Not so fast. Feeling a little dizzy?
Let's begin. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'm on guard. truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Lamps ablaze. Lamp! Forward!
Something for everybody. Watch your feet.
Hit!
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Have no interest in combat. Lands at the ready.
Not so fast.
Try that again.
Feeling a little dizzy?
My turn. Here.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Fighting is meaningless.
Zoning out. I can help.
The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision.
Ready?
Try that again.
See you later.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
No interest in combat.
Let's begin.
Something for everybody.
Can't run.
You know nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'm on guard. Lamps ablaze. Lamp! Forward! Fighting is meaningless.
Tough luck running into me. Here.
Stand down.
It's time. I've no interest in combat.
Leave it to me.
Watch your feet.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision.
Feeling a little dizzy? Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscient. Fushun, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in foresight, perhaps I should say the second. Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. What the actual heck is she saying? If the method of my speech is offensive to you,
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming.
Inessential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the... Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us.
Oh? That guy.
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on...
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The three of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission. Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron hunters are slippery. What if she makes... While I am here, she will not escape. The time has arrived.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the divination commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the marsh and water trigrams.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers. That's been out of fashion for hundreds of Amber Air.
I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. You really are enthusiastic.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word.
You think too little of me. My word is my bond. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
Oh? I think I offended someone again. You do it next time.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushen seems like a reasonable lady.
Really? Don Hung's not icy.
Okay, enough chit-chat.
Yeah. That star skiff was pretty... That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
What's going on with him?
What is that?
Everybody stay back! Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
I've no interest in conflict.
Tough luck running into me! You!
Leave it to me.
You can't run! Try that again!
Too late to repent.
Let's begin.
I'm on guard.
You know nothing of the weight behind this. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is But the vision! Break!
You can't run!
Time for some hardship.
Lance at the ready. Fighting is meaningless.
Try that again!
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
Assertive sedation techniques?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Where did you come from, little one?
I don't have a dad.
What if...
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small... Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a record...
Bellabog kids are making snowmen. While children...
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
Go running around, right? Well...
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. Ha! Do you have any idea how many people on the law floor are waiting for an... If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Videodora. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon Race.
What's
that supposed to mean?
What else am I supposed to... Besides,
according to his mettre, goes on.
Hurry. Find bets. Remember to minimize...
Yeah.
Do you mean...
Hey, Missy, does this look like a classroom to you? Concentrate.
Everyone, please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. If you feel unwell, please... we will be distributing a... Please register with your Jade. I see. Please. I heard there's a problem with them. Some diviners and... Do you have friends trapped in the Delve? I want to say it's all in a day's work.
When it rains, it pours. Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging... And I'm, technically speaking, every traveler aboard the Law Fu is a guest. If the port is still open, I would see... Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a star skiff. Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around, but this isn't some small-scale maintenance. You may not need it right now.
Excuse me, fella. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those exalting Sanctum residents got away. The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission.
You mean the child? She's...
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lawfu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
If the shipping passages in Cloudford changed even a little, the entire route would be dressed. You two know the way.
I came this way. So, silent but deadly. Silent but... I mean, you can move out anytime. Me? There's not... Yep. I feel the Yaoqing and the Luofu have different characteristics. I might be a Luofu Cloud Knight now, but I still think the Yaoqing is better. For example, when it comes to leadership, I don't... actually, not that long ago. But my parents are both famous on the Yaoqing. I wouldn't be... Don't look down on me just because I'm a new recruit. I heard they found an antimatter Legion bomb. Out of safety, they locked down the entire ship. They'll only reopen it after they've removed the bomb. I don't know if all that's true, though. Anyway, the higher-ups didn't say anything. They just got me to evacuate the civilians of Cloudford. Nope, I met it, but... Where would that have been? Silent but deadly. Shout if you see any danger, okay? Don't think just because you know a move or two, you can charge off. There's supposed to be a passage.
Somebody used the Cloudford.
Who did this? I'm terrible with machines and stuff.
I'm a traveling merchant. I've been here many times. Now, for a Cloud Knight to be
I told you, I was only just transferred here from the Yaoqing. They don't come here very often.
Is that...
Thank goodness. Judging by where it stopped, come on, let's...
It's getting late. Where to now?
letters are always tricky.
Oh, that's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm-Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all. As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terror. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knight. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horror. We wouldn't have the audacity to... You're a capable person. If you come across any clues, remember to inform... Speaking of which... I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General... I think it'll be easier if she explains the...
I read the letter you obtained from the Mara-struck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Mara-struck. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy. Correct. The term merciful medicus is one of respect. One that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou, the one we now call the Plague's author, the Eon of Abundance, Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Mara-struck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The seat of divine foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of divine foresight. Don't worry. The seat of divine force, I recently received some intel. We sent an undercover investigator. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. You are a fresh face in the Luofu, and an outworlder.
You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the pool.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Looks good.
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment. I understand. Eternal life is indeed. Well. What a peculiar person you are. Regardless of what you choose, before you can grasp absolute power, you must yearn for immortality, don't you think? The problem is that the Xianzhou Alliance doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-life species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality. My name is Green Hibiscus. I came to Exalting Sanctum in hopes of a fated encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality. What do you say? How about we find a more suitable... Let's make haste. Here we are. Let's allow me to decide if you wish to gain the means. Please excuse me. Our expansion has... What you seek, you will... All you must do is transcribe. This scripture is central to the disciple. Of course. This is but the first trial. Excessive. The old rules dictated that the text be copied 50,000 times. I myself undertook such a feat. Nowadays...
Hey, stop writing! Stop writing! You want to fall under their spell? I'll finish it for you. Don't keep... Alright, finally. I know you. Wait a second. You're here undercover, right? I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum Garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy. They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe. I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Shh, keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here. Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the seat of divine foresight.
Take your time. Still your mind. You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back.
No need to worry. The second step is extraordinary. The disciples' initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect. And it's time for you two to bet. Excellent. The disciples of Saint...
Whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lives.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all...
Fine.
Very well. But you'll need to ask you... Good. Then prepare yourself.
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, and you and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish. That way, we both... I've seen your skills. Whatever, I got it.
So, have you prepared? And you, Cloud Knight? Then.
Well then...
Told you I could fight.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
What magnificent skill! I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Purple chrysanthemum. Blue... Oh, you've dealt... A side hustle? This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been as such. This can be your first mission as a disciple. In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the disciples. Well, Grey Peony, let's depart separately.
Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step, Nick. Wait, you were... Enough with the jokes already. It's a miracle. I should report back to the seat of divine foresight.
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's a letter here. Disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near... Not on this stand. I don't believe in
Your extractor cleaned or your star skipped?
What's written on this package? Seat of divine foresight? Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Code cracked. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a seat of divine foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept this. I'll use my phone to make a copy, and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
You'd be a tool to miss a tile. I don't believe in ghosts.
Mauve Moon. This is the reliable disciple I Grey Peony. This is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
It seems you have some I like this kid. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Good. Life is a miracle and a blessing. You have been enlightened to the significance of immortality. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be the disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploit. Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that should... Do you have any questions? I don't know. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has a flat organizational structure. The head of each area reports directly to the master. The benefit is that even if our enemies were to wipe out the Exalting Sanctum branch, it wouldn't affect our brothers and sisters in other... That's sensitive information. I know who they are. It's not that I doubt your loyalty, Grey Peony. The boss? You mean the master? Keep fulfilling your duties, as you have been. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century, but I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. I was fortunately the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your... Now, everything has changed. Wait. You recognize me?
Mav Moons, sir. We have a problem. I suspect this person...
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running?
I couldn't have known.
Detestable. The devil... Merciful Medicus has sharpened my senses. In that case, divine...
Move carefully.
Tough luck running into me! Here!
Let's begin.
Try that again!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
The tryhards, watch this awesome move!
Fighting is meaningless.
You can't run!
Leave it to me.
I'm on
You know
guard.
nothing of the... Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lance at the ready. No interest in combat.
Try that again!
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Break! My turn!
Fighting is meaningless. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Let's begin.
No interest in...
A miracle.
Try that again!
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus! Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress. You think you're a match for me, devil? Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quicker.
Fighting is meaningless.
Tough luck running into
The
me!
truth of life and
The
death.
sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Told you I could fight! Here!
Let's begin.
Lance at the ready.
You can't run!
no interest in combat. Land! Forward!
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Hit!
You can't run! Try that again. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
Too late to repent.
My turn!
So Mauve Moon was the agent that Qingzu lost contact with. He joined the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of divine foresight and tell Qingzu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
I'm glad to see. So, what happened? Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates. Using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures. Down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this, and for all your efforts, is there anything else you'd like to? The current state. I'm afraid we know next to nothing. The seat of divine foresight is still striving to answer one question. Whatever the case, it's troubled me deeply over recent few months. Not at all. The Disciples' secret letter makes it sound as if we infiltrated their ranks in great numbers. The reality is, and the majority of them lacked the strength you had to make it back unscathed after their identity was exposed. An agent can't actually consume those pellets of the Disciples. The point is, there hasn't been anyone like you who managed to delve into the Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus' salvation is a manuscript transcribed from a sacred text. I don't know where the Disciples obtained it. It likely consists of fragments of banned works from the Befall era. As I see it, there isn't anything particularly alarming about the text. It recalls the acts of the Plague's author's warped creatures from an equally warped perspective. The scripture doesn't have the power to lead people astray. They do that to themselves. But it does feed lies and false hope. The prescription you acquired is beyond my knowledge. There are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult with them on the particulars of the prescription. This will allow the Seat of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote, given that the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation. It's about time the Seat of Divine Foresight reeled in its net. If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel free to come back and find me anytime.
Nice.
Draw already.
Your extractor cleaned and your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Why, hello there. So, this is official Seat of Divine Foresight business, eh? Then I'll do everything I can to assist you. Let's take a look at this prescription you mentioned. If this request had come from anywhere else, it would have seemed like a joke. But the Seat of Divine Foresight only deals in the serious. I can't understand this prescription, and I imagine that other alchemists won't be able to make sense of it either. I recommend you go directly to the chief alchemist, Lady Shu. Lady Shu is renowned for her unique line of reasoning. She's proposed several prescriptions that would have been incomprehensible to us if she hadn't explained the pharmacology. Still, those same prescriptions have always been able to produce miraculous effects. Lady Shu is a truly gifted alchemist. All the more amazing given her sightlessness. Lady Shu likes to pass the time over at Sinwood Pavilion. I'm sure you'll run into her if you head that way.
I've been looking forward to meeting you. You have a very distinct scent. Losing one sense forces the other senses to become sharper. I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription you wish me to assess. Can you read it to me? Don't worry. I've trained myself to remember everything I hear. A strange and dangerous prescription, but I believe the specifics, however, will require further. I could hardly happen upon Vidya to leave your contact details with me. When I've completed my assessment of the pharmacology, I'll get in touch with you.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough.
Hurry up, Chingcha. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing? Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests. I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime. Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
Look! It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung.
So, how big was stars hung from its branches? Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this. Let's go.
Need your extractor cleaned or your stars get...
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions. Let me guess, the gate. I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our gate. Are you really from the Divination Commission? No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Here it is. Ugh, Stellaron, great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. I knew I'd offended that divine.
Miss Jingqi, if you don't mind.
Huh? Oh, let me show you. This thing. Well, for an outsider, I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Living to you. Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't.
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn. Here.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
It's time. No interest in conflict.
Let's begin.
Too late to repent. The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision.
Leave it to me.
Try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Let's begin.
Fighting is lamps ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times.
A Jade Abacus is just... that's a good question, Mr. Yang. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as just like engraving a seal. The craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols, and some Jade Abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into... and take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can... They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them. Seems like it. But Jade, besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstory, even in Madame Herta's space anyway. Don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus? Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Jingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the matrix of prescience core.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams.
And for those who don't speak Fushen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a divination commission, Fortune? The matrix of prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellarons and on top of all of that, General. We still have to deal with the
But your Fushen, this here, the boundless omniscient.
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have...
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So general. Even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the matrix of prescience without... would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit Jinchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the... It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission... Yes, but you needn't worry. Jinchue will accompany you.
I hath divined our... the universal... good enough.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time. That should do it.
What? You just matched up...
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it...
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner...
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Will of preservation!
This will strengthen our...
be the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish the causal relationships between objects. Done. Next. What the heck is Hickety? I feel... We're here by order of...
Passage.
Move carefully.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Tough luck running into me! Here.
Let's begin. Good God. No one's blade. Forward! Fighting's meaningless.
Oh, what a taken life. We're here by order. We're in trouble now. Thousand wonders to raise your spirit.
A delicate operation.
Let me guess. Time, karma. I bet the next terminal is energy related. Darn, the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.